What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Fortnite Pro Gaming WChat live stream. And this time we're playing 2K. It is a new season. Currently it's season 7. So we're going to play now, quick play, since I don't even do. And we're gonna put it in the middle, put the webcam in the middle. Y'all pick the team for me. Yeah, I know, right? Knicks and 5. Everyone's choosing Knicks here in this state. That is wild. But the Spurs are completely dirty. They're dirty players. We would have Knicks on this side. Let's actually start it with Brunson. Okay, bro. And we're switching. Yeah, bro, the Aaron Fox already been showing in the game. He's playing like Rush. So I'm just choosing my favorite teams.
I'm out of this world, not your run-of-the-millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the building. And I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz on the lack. Man, I've been in the back with the in the stars. I've been out front with the thugs and the guards. I've been on the yard with the I only run with I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of this. The Mars, and I treat my
I don't even
like
see
an
them
ATM
wearing
card.
that.
I'm in
Wearing gray that much. That's how I would say it. It would be.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling
What?
myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Thanks for joining.
Pro. Yeah, it is.
Joining us on 2K Sports. It's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night. We're here to bring you the action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Now here's Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's Brunson. Tipped.
There's no way I got blocked.
3 on 3. He can't hit that time. Hart with the defensive effort. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What was that?
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Towns. That one a little long.
Hey, Towns, I think...
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. From deep, Wembanyama. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Fox with the ball. Brunson defending. Fox with the ball. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 11-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brunson passes to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. New York has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Anunoby finds Towns. New York working the ball around now. Outside Hart. Fires the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth quarter comeback.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
San Antonio with the ball after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
That is stupid.
Terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Brunson passes to Hart. Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Spurs lead by 8.
Stupid,
Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Off the mark there with a three. To the middle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4-3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Push me in the pool. And I would say you're insane, I'm the fame, you're just lame, and I'm the same. Just go to the plane so you can go in the lane.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So on the floor for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the three spot. It's stolen. Inside, here's Johnson using his post moves to get the 2 points.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Bridges misses. Spurs lead by 10. With the step back. Takes the three. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
Outside Anunoby. Now here's Hart over Barnes. New York again can't hit.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Shoots over Anunoby, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back to the basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Up top, Barnes. From outside the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
Give me that ball.
Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hard up top. He's guarded by Castle. New York working the ball around now. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've only given up 2 points this quarter, and he gets that one. Fox has got 7 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Anunoby can't get it to go.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, here comes New York. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back. Don't expect Anunoby to back down. Boy, this guy is physical and confident.
Vassell passes to Cornette. Back to Vassell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Vassell's got 6 here in the quarter. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Towns. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Castle. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For 3, Vassell. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Vassell after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Towns. Towns drops the hammer.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Fox. The kick to Olynyk. Goes back up. Back to Wembanyama. And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Knicks trail by 7. Right side, Anunoby. Bridges outside. For 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. That one is off.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoff.
Looking at San Antonio, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
Y'all missed it.
Thanks, as always.
Moving my screen down here so y'all could watch what just happened.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Brunson.
How do you play that? Oh, I found it. What is after this? It was definitely after this. I watch what happens. God makes me. They call it timeout right there. No, they call it out right there. I think I missed. Y'all see how close that was? That was so close.
Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
All right, we're about to play.
Mikal Bridges.
Why is
Out of bounds. New York ball.
Let me put this back up. What?
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Timeout Knicks.
Put that in.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
me or do you have to control OG better?
OG Anunoby. Assist from Jalen Brunson. Out of bounds. New York ball.
Surprised they called that out of bounds. And look at this block. That was from Wemby to Brun. That was Wemby blocking Brunson. And what kind of view is that? That's a terrible view. Hey. Hey! Did that! We're down by 10. Now we're down by 1.
OG Anunoby.
No way.
Few minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
What kind of layup shot was that? Alright, bro. No way. There's no way. And I just got from Boston. What the heck?
Charging foul called on OG Anunoby. Second personal foul. Sets substitution on court. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
New York, timeout.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Oh, if I did it right. We have benched most of these players. Who is this? We obviously need him coming. Okay, we need OG. We need 40 Clarkson here. Is that his brother or him?
Assisted by Jalen Brunson.
What the heck was that? It's an awful shot.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the
Bro,
game.
I'm getting some.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What is this?
From deep, Harper.
The ball game?
It's rebounded by New York.
You're missing?
Towns passes to Brunson. Back to Towns. Shoots over Barnes. Towns can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 22. Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. On target from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now Anunoby. Clarkson outside. Now here's Brunson. Clarkson finds Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? A different look for San Antonio. Olenix checked in for Cornette. Bryant comes in for Vassell. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Anunoby can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Clarkson. Outside Hart. Here's Towns. Rebound by Olynyk.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Towns finds Anunoby. And the three off target. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
He stepped out.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Brunson outside. That shot is off.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
From deep, Harper. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
No, not me, Brian.
Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. Here's Harper. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Olynyk with a screen on Brunson. And Harper gets it to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Stolen by Bryant. Here's Harper. Brunson defending. Bryant on the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the basket by Bridges.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Harper passes to Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. The shot by Johnson, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From 9 feet out, Harper misses. Bridges finds Brunson, shoots over Barnes. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Of course,
Thank you for joining us.
Game. Stupid. That was stupid. I usually choose next.
Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you. I found it in your snap. You hit me with your son. What was wrong with you? Tell me how happy that I. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that?
Bro, that song's gonna give me copyright.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kemp. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, George is out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position.
Zubac's dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Yeah,
back to George.
I feel like this team's going to be
pass to Markkanen. Here's George. Clock at 6. High post, Jackson. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
You know Halliburton has really good speed and quickness in the open court. He's able to create the space he needs and doesn't waste time finishing the play.
That's where a screen on Halliburton. George passes to Bailey. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Siakam. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
To the inside, Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubats to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
George passes to Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Pacers leading by 4. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Jackson kicks to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Jackson passes to Kessler. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Siakam finds Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
A true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton has that light always on green.
Here's Markkanen. That's good from 17 feet away.
Put in his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Halliburton. The shot by George, wide open.
I don't know why.
Nailed from three-point land.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound. And that one drops.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Right wing. Siakam for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Bro, he's so good in
Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Halliburton, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Collier. Emard covering. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Sensabaugh. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He got into double. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
5th in rebounding. And for the assist totals,
Move
not
out of the
strong.
way.
Top 20 in the league. I think they would have benefited from a more free-flowing offense. Too often they had guys just standing around.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Takes a three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
What?
How about the confidence? Markkanen looking fearless from the corner.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Halliburton with the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Indiana's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Collier, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Halliburton muscles through the contact.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Markkanen in a screen on Halliburton. And it's Collier missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Siakam, good. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
The Pacers with the lead. Siakam rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers pull it in. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
He was in my way.
Here's Sensible. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Markkanen, good.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Siakam outside. From deep three-point land, knocks down the three ball. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. Now let's check in with thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
You know, right now for Indiana, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Yeah,
they've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys.
Next year they're gonna.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Nuggets. The Pacers are my second favorite, so I will see that game. Definitely. It's my first favorite versus my second favorite team. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Bailey out there with Keontae George. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Count it. Bailey's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now George, wide open look. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, I got it.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Bailey. Nembhard covering. Markkanen from outside. Now here's Jackson from deep. It's good from long range. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Nembhard for 3. Rebound, Utah. Now here's George. He has 5. Markkanen can't get it to go. Nembhard with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Nembhard is full of craftiness as a player and really understands how to draw fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line.
The first pick of the 2022 second round. Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
I'm getting rid of you for You'll be as Ben Shepherd.
Indiana making some changes. Toppin comes in for Ivica Zubats. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Neesmith. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Out to the wing. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Siakam. He's covered by Kessler. And here is Toppin. Halliburton at the elbow. Nemhard for 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And the Jazz, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here is Indiana. A 12-point game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height. But at the combine, he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And the basket by Bailey.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Filipowski comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Bailey. George looking around. Here's Collier, and he converts the layup. Collier's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jazz leading by 15. Halliburton with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And then Toppin with the jam.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so George will bring it up for Utah. At one point, they led by 16. The 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Toppin, good.
Pascal has excellent versatility, and he can make plays for others.
Down by 10.
Utah has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6, and it's George missing. Pacers trailed by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Halliburton, no good. Here's Collier. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And as we end the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. We'll be topping out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Shepherd in at the 3. That's the Pacers 5. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Inside, here's Filipowski. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Jazz leading by 9, and Will Hardy is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
What did happen? I'm rewatching it. What did happen? Oh, I read it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Nembhard finds Siakam. Here's Shepherd, and finished off by Shepherd.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Harkless, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. Conjar comes in for Harkless. Pacers trail by 6. And here's Halliburton. Takes the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. George against Halliburton. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
For 3, Siakam. Utah with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Bailey subbed in for Conjar.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
And yeah, it's good.
Hey, he'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Halliburton, down low, Halliburton puts it in.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Markkanen outside. On the wing, Jackson. Toppin covering. Now Jackson. Oh, the dunk!
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Siakam fires. Knocks down the three.
Siakam embraces stepping up in these moments. That is a big-time hoop.
Wow. I'm not expecting that. I didn't expect a 3 right here. They're wasting on the line, too.
Now Markkanen. George with the ball. 13 feet away. Kessler. Strong move off the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Jazz was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's gonna brave it out.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Stolen by George.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And through consistent adjustments in this season series, they're going to come away with another victory here tonight, completing a 3-0 sweep for the year against the Pacers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lauri Markkanen.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Jackson, count it!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Never even got to use it.
That's good from Jackson. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Halliburton. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The ball went out of bounds. And I can't do anything about it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid.
Lauri,
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
I'm not reading that.
To my arm with a bad no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat this Jack go fiend. Skeleton a bean. Birds singing like bees. Out of here I went to Mars. I ain't come without my dogs. Rocket power through the atmosphere. I ain't giving up. That's law. On God. Low key, I ain't even trying to put her on the blogs. I don't give a how rich it
Wait,
gets. Still
NBA
watching for
2K26 is also on.
Still in a cocoon.
Which one?
I'm trying to go beast mode like I'm from the zoo. Like I'm from the zoo. Promise to tell the truth when I'm in the booth. I tell the truth. I had to go out and get it, just like you. I swear to God. I went glacier, triple cut, we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega. She know I got paper. Cash. Don't go big on none of my. We all live major. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Rolls Royce got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm with a bad no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat this Jack go fiend. Skeleton a bean. birds singing like bees.
And we're gonna do Nuggets versus Hornets.
One, two, get down.
The Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. It's the site for the Hornets. A smooth scoring wing with size, skill, and a lot of confidence. Brandon Miller's ready to... There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5, down low.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Murray passes to Johnson. It's good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And what makes Murray so valuable? He doesn't just look for himself, he can also create for others.
Bridges outside, jacks up a 3, buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I hit Melo in the head.
Got it. Good job in the low post. That's 7 points for Miles Bridges.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Johnson finds Murray. Now Jokic. Ball with the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we have some numbers from the real NBA. The 2K leaderboard in shooting from the field. Second, the Nuggets.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Murray passes to Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Diabate. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything.
Connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Hornets making a change here. White's checked in. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena, up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Jokic, no good. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-6 run. Bridges outside. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Diabate. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Gordon outside. Stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Gordon can't hit. Hornets leading by 13. Here's Knipple. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Knipple's got 8.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
And the three-pointer goes.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Nuggets trail by 19. Out to Gordon from behind the arc. Hornets with the rebound. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
Murray. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
That's terrible.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown, work him off ball.
White against Murray, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The baseline J is on the way. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 14. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
I shot it early.
Bridges passes to White, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Knipples checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for James.
I don't think
and let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
Miller.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Miller outside. The 6-footer. Brown grabs the board.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
He got a piece of it. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to White. Miller outside. And here's Knipple from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Knipple's got 11.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Knipple. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Denver moving it around. Four on the clock. And here's Gordon from the arc. Drops in the 3. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Brown. 12 points for Jamal Murray.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
White against Gordon. White drives in, goes up and lays it in nice and easy. White's got 6 in the quarter. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
White for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 15. Oh, ripped away. Here's Miller. And he misses again, now 0 for 3.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Murray, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
13 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Here's Jokic. Got it. Jokic down low.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the 2nd, so he might be heating up.
Murray against White. Fires the 3, counted from distance. White's got 9.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Jokic in the post. Johnson passes to Brown, and here's Murray. Gordon on the wing. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Good. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're playing with fantastic discipline, very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Nuggets trail by 15. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the center position. Charlotte has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings. Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Murray. The shot won't fall.
All right, hold on.
Great D that time from Miller.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Diabate. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Murray's shot is good.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
A true playmaker. When ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Nuggets trail by 16. Up top, Brown. Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
The kick out to Ball. Another shot. Goes up again. Great D that time from Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Yes, it's good.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Ball no good. Denver's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Brown passes to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Murray from outside. There's Murray with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Miller. Charlotte again missing. And it's the Nuggets ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Brown's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The Hornets making a switch here. White's checked in. Pass to Ball. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
First team foul.
The free throw drops from Murray.
Well, Jamal Murray, we know, is one of the elite shot makers in the game, and his passing is much improved as well. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Diabate, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Murray, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Diabate. Ball outside. Ball with the athletic finish.
LaMelo on the attack. He could do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Murray passes to Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside White. Pass to Diabate. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. To the inside. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 11 points.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Here's Murray. Pass to Johnson. And here's Gordon from the arc. And again, Denver with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. White for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Nuggets trail. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Well, he's just dominating right now.
Wow.
If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Bridges outside. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Johnson on the wing. Launches a 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It'll count. No good that time. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More NBA on 2K. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's hot. High-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to White. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gordon, right side. The 3-ball. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
White for 3, gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, if you're looking for a three-point duel, White's up to the challenge.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by White. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Miller, left side. Shot from 12. Basket's good.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Murray. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Diabate's checked in for Williams. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by, well, with the score as close as it is, coach isn't willing to live with that call. He wants to make sure they got it right on the out of bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for White. Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the screen. Charlotte again missing. Denver in the lead. Murray with it. Guarded now by Ball. Puts up a 3. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got 31 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
The triple goes for Jokic.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball looks over the floor. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
The bucket is good!
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Knipples checked in for Charlotte. Here's Ball. Can't hit it.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Oh, it misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The drive by Miller. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Cash from downtown.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Gordon against Bridges. Yes, sir, it's good.
Yeah, confident-looking shot by Gordon. You know he's feeling it when he's taking and making these.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Trailing by 13. Oh, it's off!
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And it's rejected. He gets it to go.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nuggets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jamal Murray.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Outside Gordon. Now Murray for three. Buries it from outside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
White looking it over. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown fires. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Gordon pulls it down. Jokic. And the three misses. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce.
That is so insane.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
No, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 turnovers. He made 5 out of 8 3-pointers. Jokic made 2 out of 6. Christian Braun made all 3. Tim Johnson made 8 out of 10, 4 out of 7 for AD.
Sweater now, that G4 can fly through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. That's why I sport the chinchilla, hurt their feelings. You can find your at all type of events. Out of Vegas front row to all of. If born come, then they probably squeal. Cause half the rappers that blow like Derek for real. If you cross the line, right, I'm gonna hurt you. These even made signs commercial. Even Lil Bow Wow beat the cake. Walking like that's what's up. Can't keep telling me to speak about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back, lean back, lean back, come on. Yeah. Can you hear me? Bronx, BX Burrow, Terror Squad. Big Pun forever. Tom Montana forever. Yeah. Streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Surge.
I'm not starting as now. Playing as though.
God keep our land.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Fox, and it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. Now here's Barnes. Releases. Wembanyama with the rebound. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Ingram. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Well, I'll tell you what, that pull-up jumper is so tough to stop because of the high release point. Brandon Ingram got himself a better angle.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Quickly with it, guarded by Fox. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that was
wow, that's a burst that time by Quickly. He got there in a hurry.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Here's Vassell. The Raptors knocking down the tray. Here's Castle. And the three ball is good.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Outside Barrett. Nice move. Vassell grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. It's rebounded by Barrett.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Here's Quickly. Off with the layup.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Fox inside the line. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Raptors leading by 4. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Fox. And stolen by Castle. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
No.
Now, once he takes flight, Barnes can really make some adjustments in the air.
Three-pointer, Fox. Toronto grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
So it's San Antonio now after R.J. Barrett's miss. Hits it from three-point range.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
They called a timeout. Might have.
And how about we check the numbers for him?
So this is number 4.
Vassell against Ingram. Barnes passes to Ingram. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And a closer look here at the Huskies.
Let me try Sammy Crow.
Stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Driving to the basket. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Wembanyama.
No.
Doesn't go for him.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, well, if you're looking for a pick-and-roll partner, Pirtle is a good man to call on.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Count it. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
It's Ingram on the wing. Baseline try. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
For the 3, the rebound by Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. And so it's the Toronto Raptors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 7. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Down the stretch, the fresher team often makes the plays. That's the value of depth.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward.
Great rim protection, and it forces him to change his shot.
Whoa!
Unreal!
And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Harper's checked in. Spurs trail by 9. It's Vassell on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Crafty move. Tips it up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama outside. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they trust Quickly more and more to make good decisions with the ball in his hands. Right there, that's an excellent find.
San Antonio with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Pass to Champagnie. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And here are the best transition teams in the NBA. We're looking at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Raptors.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Spurs trail by 11. And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, "As a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters." Kevin, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Quickly the bounce pass. Fires the 3. Barnes can't get it to go. Spurs trailed by 9. To the paint. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Toronto making a change here. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You take a look at the Raptors. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And for the Raptors, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And so Barrett nails both of them. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on De'Aaron Fox. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, San Antonio's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Wembanyama. It's stolen by Barrett. Jumps up, and Barrett slams it in.
Well, as soon as they came up with that basketball, Barrett was out, and he was running. And then he was able to convert on the break.
Castle. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Shed. Now Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Back to Barnes. Ingram wide open. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors. And Wembanyama launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.